Hey, hi everyone. How are you all? Hope you all are happy, healthy, and safe at your home. I, Priya teacher, welcome you all my smart learners for this very new topic, which is our first quarterly exams of 10th standard 2020. A very new adventurous journey altogether, right? We have learned a lot during this phase of life. Let's move on with the quarterly exams. How exactly is the exam going to be? What is going to be considered in this exam? How to approach the exams? All about the quarterly exams or the first unit test. So, what's going to be included in this is short video session will include all and everything about the quarterly exams queries that you could be having. Let's start with a nice thought. There is no alternative to hard work. If at all you say that smart work pays off, smart work can pay you off short term success. For long term happiness, peace, you need to do hard work honestly and sincerely. There is no option, no alternative, no substitute for hard work, believe me. And then the happiness that you enjoy is worthless. Then it is worth it. Then quarterly exams are going to be for 40% syllabus of English, the total syllabus of the whole year. Out of that, 40% will be included for the quarterly exams considered, and half yearly exams 70% syllabus will be considered. Then pre-annual exams, it will be for all the 100% syllabus. All complete syllabus of English will be considered for the pre-annual exam. Now don't ask me for the approximate dates. Nothing is sure for now. New updates every new minute. Yeah. Let's move on with the spirit. Hi spirit. Hey, how's the Josh everyone? Everyone is working hard. You all are my smart learners. I know you all. So let's buckle up. Let's try to understand what exactly is it going to be in the assessment criteria. How is your English speaking skill getting to be assessed? A judgment is going to be given on your total 10 years English learning project. How is it going to be? Ideally, the exams that you write is for 80 marks, right? And then the remaining 20 marks, how do you score the remaining 20 marks? So to make it complete 100 marks, that we will try to understand right now. So when you write the 80 marks final exams or the 80 marks half yearly exams, then the remaining 20 marks are termed as the internal assessment, which are the internal scores which are given by the schools, and the 80 marks board exam papers that you write do count as the written exams, right? So let's now try to understand the internal 20 marks which are given by the school, by us. Under this category, the internal assessment, we have got multiple assessment for 5 marks. Throughout the year, we do a multiple activities, many multiple activities, projects. Like this time, we are also going to have art integrated projects for our state Odisha. So that marks will be considered. That project marks will be considered for all these 4 types of categories. Let's try to understand how is it been split up. Yeah, multiple assessment 5 marks, portfolio and notebook is going to be for 5 marks. Okay, what exactly is a portfolio? Does everyone know? Portfolio is maintaining all the activities related English to be done in the form of a full-scape paper or assignment paper and filing it properly, sequentially, chronologically, and making a nice presentation along with a systematic index. That's what a portfolio is. Then your regular classwork. How many notebooks have you maintained for English? One is your regular classwork in which you write your textual works. The first flight notes, that's the notebook, and the second you've got your grammar classwork. In your grammar classwork, you've got 2 sections. The 60% of your grammar classwork goes to the basic grammar topics, and the 40% of the grammar classwork goes to creative writing section. Now don't ask me what is creative writing. Diary entries, essay writing, story, letter, and all these are creative writings. Then third section under the internal 20 marks is the subject enrichment activities, which would be listening skills, speaking skills, etc. That's for 5 marks. And best 2 of the 3 exams that you give 10th standard, which is your quarterly exams for 40 marks, your half yearly exams for 80 marks, and again your pre-annual exams for 80 marks. And later on you've got a series of tests which will train you to write the expected answers in the given number of minutes. So that's all about the internal assessment 20 marks. 5 for multiple assessment, 5 for portfolio and notebook, and 5 for subject enrichment. Of course, the best scores of all the 3, 2 best scores will be converted to 5 marks. Then let's try to understand what exactly is going to be into the multiple assessments for 5 marks. It's going to be a self-assessment activity. Then it would be a peer or pair assessment activity, which would be all together counting for 25 marks and then converted into 5 marks. This is going to be the criteria, or these are the rubric scale for the assessment. Then internal assessment part 2 was portfolio and the notebook maintaining. These are going to be the rubrics or the calculation criteria, assessment criteria for your portfolio and notebook. All together will again get converted into 5 marks. Then third section is subject enrichment activities, which is going to be your speaking skills or your speaking activities and your listening skills and your listening activities. Then this is the rubric scale calculation for your subject enrichment activities for English. Then the best of the 2 exams that you give will be converted again to 5. Then the quarterly exams, some highlighted and the important points will be like your exams are scheduled from the 4th of August to the 8th of August. 5-day exams will be going on. Then it's going to be 40 marks test, and it's all going to be online, and each and every question will be multiple choice question, which we call it as MCQs. All questions MCQs. The time span will be 1 hour for English. Of course, we're going to try to maintain it in the morning, schedule it out in the morning so that you don't have any issues with the device. You have the device available with you to answer the test, so that no more excuses for XYZ. Beforehand preparations and submissions of the test are necessary so that you go on smoothly with the test, like setting a 5-minute alarm before your test is getting over. So if 12:30 is the closure time of the test, your alarm rings at 12:25 and you stop or you speed up there, buckle up and check that you have ticked each and every answer, and later on you don't scribble on it. Next is going to be the paper pattern for your online test. Well, this time is going to be a little different the way we regularly have. We're not going to have the creative writing sections, which we will definitely convert or cover up practice in the regular class test that we are going to conduct, that we always do conduct. Then question 1 to question 5, of course, MCQs will be reading comprehension, could be a discursive passage or factual passage, or could be that one passage is split up into 2. One passage, question 1 will have all the information about the part 1 of the passage, and then 5 questions on that part 1 of the passage. Then part 2 of the passage will be in question number 6, and then 5 questions on the part 2 of the same passage, like you have exactly in the worksheet which has been given to you on the 24th of July. So that reading comprehension would go in for 5 marks, altogether 5 questions. Again, the second set will also go for 5 marks, could be a discursive passage or could be a factual passage. Then Question number 11, 20, 2020, all the 10 questions will be from First Flight, that is your regular textbook. Some of them would be from prose and some from the poetry topics already given to you in the syllabus. Then question number 21 and 30 will be all based on grammar topics. For 10 standard, it's going to be tenses, modals and determiners. All in the form of MCQs, quite confusing. Be prepared, practice a lot and score all the 10 marks, which is quite easy. Then footprints without foot. The questions from question number 31 to 40 will be based on footprints, that is the supplementary reader. It is going to be for 10 marks. So altogether 40 marks, 10, 10, 10 and 5 marks. So altogether 40 marks. Test will be conducted for unit test under the heading quarterly exams, right? And this creative writing, of course, we are practicing every week actually, right? Then the quarterly exam syllabus, the main course book, which is our first 5 for 10th standard, only 3 topics we've got, that is a letter to God, Nelson Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom, the second chapter, and the third chapter, both the parts we have got 2 stories about flying, his first flight and the black aeroplane, both the topics are there. So 3 lessons from first flight prose topic. Now in the poetry section of our first flight book, we've again got 3 topics. One is the dust of the snow, second the fire on the ice, and third it is a tiger in the zoo. So 3 topics for prose and 3 topics for poetry from your first flight book. Then from the extensive reading, that is the supplementary reader, the footprints without feet book, you've got the first lesson as a triumph of surgery, and the second lesson the thief's story, and the third and the fourth lesson is been deleted. So you've got directly the 5th lesson, which is the footprints without feet. Do read the book or the topics thoroughly, because MCQs could be asked for any nook and corner of the book. Yeah. So the third lesson, the midnight visitor, and the fourth lesson, a question of trust, is been deleted. Just mind before you prepare for the exam. Lesson 1, 2 and 5. 3 topics from prose, 3 from poetry and 3 from supplementary, 3 for grammar as well. Note it down with a pen and a pencil, that's more important. In case if you hang on, you can take a screenshot of any of the slides that you feel important. Grammar, it's all about tenses, modals and determiners. Practice the worksheets well and you are there. Then the guidelines for the exams from my end: prepare well, seriously, really seriously, because it's the 10th standard. The situation, the scenario, the things going around us, this should not affect the internal of us, that is the way we think, the way we perform. It should not affect us. Yeah. So prepare well, seriously, for the correct subject and updated syllabus, of course, very important. The study and practice well, because it's all going to be MCQ. To practice is very important according to the paper pattern and follow the worksheets strictly. Please do. Be ready beforehand with the charge device and internet access on the exam days. Write your full names, please. It's very important, because if we have 2 children with the same name, the students cannot be differentiated. So for instance, if you have your name Yuga Vinod Suryavanshi, and if you write just your name as Yuga, so it cannot be bifurcated. For example, in my class, if I have Pranav Mehetre and Pranav Ingulkar, both of them just write Pranav accidentally. How could I guess who is Pranav Mehetre or which scores belong to Pranav Ingulkar? So that's the case. So please do mention your complete information, fill in your full information, required information according to the instructions. Do have a rough paper handy, paper and pen, something to write with while answering, in case if you need to note down a question missed out, a question in which you have. Also, do not toggle or play or shuffle between the sites when you are answering. Answer seriously. If you toggle, play or shuffle between 2 websites or sites, it will not allow you to submit the answer, because it could happen that your internet connection is poor and you're not able to submit your answer then later on. So do not toggle, play or shuffle, very important to be successful while submitting your answers. Then to submit on time, please set a 5 minutes before alarm, before your closure time, so that you can work out your answers or summarize all your answers in the last 5 minutes. Quickly check that you have answered all the questions. Then the test should be attempted only and only once. It should not be like a trial or a practice, not at all allowed. The first attempt will be calculated. Then results will be prepared by the school if the test is submitted successfully on time. Very important. Results will be prepared by the school if the test is submitted successfully and on time. So and the results will stay with the school, will be with the school. Understand? Anything else? If you have any queries, put them on my number. Thank you so much for watching. Hope I clarified all your doubts. Thank you. Stay blessed. Take care. Bye-bye.